we back. This is the Gentleman's Talk podcast. We got a special guest on deck. Introduce yourself, special guest.
Philly Finest, aka they call me Johnny L.
Shout out to Philly Finest and Student J on the podcast.
I already know who I am.
He's already did a podcast, but he always shows up in class, so we got to give flowers when due. But this is Philly's podcast. If he needs assistance in anything, he can ask. He can assist. Philly, if he wants to. But this is Philly's podcast, so we're going to let Philly discuss what's going on in his life. Philly. And shout out to Student J being in the building. And also shout out to my assistant Treasure that's always in the building. Always in the building. Holding work. Even if I don't see her on camera, she's always in the building helping me with things that I might forget of. So shout out to my assistant Treasure. Also shout out to my wife Holly when she's acting right.
She buys all the equipment.
And she buys all the equipment for the company. So shout out to my wife Holly.
Yes, she do.
First question of the day from Philly. Give a little background on who you are and speak loud and clear.
I'm gonna give you like a nice little rundown. So originally, I'm really from Philadelphia. I came over here in Hartford when I was 12. When I moved out, I've been over here for a little while. On Christmas, my little brother, he tried to kill me with it. I don't really like talking about it, but yeah, I was in a coma for 6 months. Got out the coma. I'm blessed. I'm smiling, living life now. Kind of changed my life around. Started praying to God more. And then I ended up losing my mom recently. And then, so it kind of been rough, and also got my little sister living with me right now. So it's kind of it's a little different, but it's not. There's nothing that I know that I can't get over. And I'm 23 years old, so. And the fact that I'm, just able to manage those two, and I also work for a business marketing company.
Shout out to that.
So I've been doing my own thing. So I'm not, just a regular person. I'm actually different. My mom always told me, the last thing she told me, I speak on like a sore thumb. So every time I walk in a room, I know my presence is known, it's heavy. And that's pretty much, that's it.
I will appreciate that, Philly Finest, aka one of the 3 GB students, 3 GB teachers. It's my fault. He's not a student.
That's crazy.
He's one of the teachers.
I'm gonna let him slide with that, but he got it.
That's my fault.
I'm gonna let him slide with that. He got it.
He's really a teacher. That's me, that's about it. Next question on the podcast. If you've been incarcerated, give us an incarcerated story. For those that end up in that situation, if they end up in that situation, how could they navigate out of it if they choose to change their life? And keep it a buck.
Well, honestly, when I first got in there, when I actually went to the bookings, I'm gonna break it down. That's actually when you first get in there, you do your fingerprints, they take your shoelaces off, stuff like that. Just going through that alone, and then getting transferred to, I was in Philly, so I was actually I was with the big guys. And the way to get out of that, honestly, it's more of a mental game. It's like how bad you want to change your life at that point, because you didn't went through all those stipulations. You didn't felt like where you came from, like, okay, they just took my fingerprint, they took my name, they took my shoelaces off, and now they put you in the holding cell. You gotta wait to go see the judge the next morning. Like, that mentally, that will mess somebody up. And and then they give you while you waiting to go see the judge, they give you that orange juice, and they ain't got no sugar in it. Like, you feel me? Like, I got all my sugar. Like, come on, I need my Kool-Aid. I need my Sprite. I need my I need my Arizona. I need some.
Hey, yo, shit, it makes better, yo.
You feel what I'm saying? And, it's just, you gotta just look at it.
Secretary punching in.
And the way I look at it is like, I don't want nobody telling me when I can eat, when I could go get some yard time, when I could go exercise, when I could go do this. And this is the whole point where I never look back at that, because I always wanted to be my own boss. Now I'm an entrepreneur wearing suit and ties. I don't picture myself going back to the old state. And, no enemy shall prosper me. So in other words, I could walk down the street, even if somebody could say, come do this. If God has you appointed, and they do that to you, I promise you, the next day or a week after or a week after the fact, that person's gonna get way more that what Wayne they gave you and some.
Okay, next question on the podcast. Shout out to Student J messing with Brownie in the background. This is all audio.
Yeah, audio.
That's Student J messing with the dog. Philly Fondness, do you know who the 44th president is?
I don't.
Neither.
Hold on. And I'm gonna give you a real reason why. Listen, I'm gonna give you a real reason why. Why you don't wanna give you a real reason why I don't really pay attention to that? Because in my head, my situation, I'm not financially where I need to be, where I've been with that. I have to look at that where that has to affect me and my income wise.
Well, the correct answer will be...
And not only that, I don't really like talking about politics, but Trump is a businessman. So the economy business-wise is gonna boom. And so people that's actually doing business, that's doing stocks, that's actually investing and doing things like that, that's definitely gonna play a big factor in their success. When Trump was in office the first time, and you can look it up, statistically proven why, he created a lot of jobs for Americans.
And he gave stimulus checks, but the correct answer will be the 44th president will be Barack Obama. Because you're working with an urban mentorship program.
Wait, can I say that? Can I say something?
I'm making sure you tapping in. You can Google these.
Listen, I know that.
Okay.
But Obama really that dude, so I can't really I'm not gonna obviously look at Obama as the 45th president.
No, he's the 44th. Yeah, but it's all audio. Philly, Philly's trying to get me all messed up on the audio.
I gotta throw him off.
Student J.
Listen, I gotta throw him off.
We got Sister Chelsea in the building.
Hold on.
We got security Brownie.
Listen, my mom did pass 3 days ago, so give me a little slack. So
it's all audio.
Barack Obama,
and guess what?
You know the vibe.
I love Obama, but I like when Michelle came with when she gave us we went from eating them little smiley French fries and them Snapple drink to the healthy, nutritious drink, less sodium. I love Obama, but Michelle, I had to really talk about this. Listen, Michelle, you was doing your thing.
Well, there's no Michelle. No Michelle. That's Student J in the background, y'all. All right, next question on the
list. Michelle right here.
Philly says Student J's Michelle. I don't know what's going on, no ditties, but listen, this is this is Gentleman's Talk podcast. Everything's live and lit. Next question on the podcast is Philly Partners. What is your opinion on the Tupac situation? Even though we was young, but we still gonna explain to it. Tupac got beat up or assaulted somebody at Las Vegas. Obviously, we know this. Boom, footage recorded. Basically, what is your opinion on people giving illegal guns? Because at that situation, Tupac ended up getting shot up in a black BMW. That's pretty much that's on the, and she got shot. So, what is your opinion on people passing out illegal firearms to society? How do you feel about that? Or you don't care?
Well, no, I actually care because right now, like if you actually go on the streets, it's so easy to actually purchase a weapon.
Exactly.
Without actually having a license for it.
Facts.
And the fact that it's so easy.
I hate Student J.
And the fact that it's so easily accessible to people just to go ahead and grab. You could be 12, 11, you could be whatever age, and if you got $800, you could go, you could go purchase your weapon. And honestly, in society, that's actually upsetting because not only that, but there's a lot of adolescents right now that actually fall in the system because I'm not gonna lie. There's not a lot of opportunity that the government's giving the younger people in society. So what they pertaining to is, doing stuff that this is product of an environment. What I mean by that is when you see other people doing, things that's not normal, and you seeing them, they getting the money, they got the cars, they got the females, you automatically gonna be naturally in tune to that. Like, let me see how they doing that. Let me figure this out. So it's all about product environment. And honestly, the way it is going with society is, I feel like the government and people really all need to get together and actually come out with actually like a plan and actually figure like, okay, what can we do for these young kids, like to give them no opportunities so they don't pertain to going outside in the street and going to people that's outside and actually purchasing weapons. And shout out to 3GB because we're actually pertaining positivity.
We appreciate that.
And not a lot of people is doing that now, and You know, I believe in God. I'm really a God-spoken person.
Talk about it.
And like I said, I did say I was in a coma for 6 months. So I really believe in
Shout out
God.
to God.
And
Amen.
that's pretty much, that's literally how I look at that. I'm not expecting everybody to look at that like the way I look at it. But that's how I look at it.
Okay. P. Diddy said in 1996, 1997 in the press conference, he don't care if Big or Tupac died. If you're a fan of either one of those, what is your perspective on that? How do you feel about that if you didn't know what perspective means?
Alright. If I didn't know what perspective means, that was just, I'm literally just looking at it as like either
What's your opinion?
he has something to do with that.
Period.
That's how I look at it. And not only that, if you look at your research, Cassie, if you know who Cassie is, Diddy been pretending. It's there. If you want to look it up, you can Google it. I'm not gonna sit there and elaborate with you guys on that. But if you really want to look at there and after you see this video and you want to look up what was going on with Cassie, yeah, Diddy actually played a part. And 50 actually about to come up with a documentary. Did he do it or did he not?
Jackson.
And he did that.
BGB.
Diddy did that.
Period.
Suge Knight said back in the day, no loss if Vegas could touch him. How you feel about a person saying nobody can be touched?
Well,
With no
honestly,
security. Well,
hold on. I got the best.
Student J.
y'all ain't nothing anyways.
How y'all feel about nobody saying that nobody can be touched in life? What's your opinion? Speak on it, y'all.
My
Y'all
opinion,
tap in.
personally, look at Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
He made a song Untouchable.
Look, everybody.
Hold on.
Mhm.
Juice WRLD made a song Untouchable.
But they all were their friends when they got killed.
Right, hold on. In
I
other words, they pretend that nobody could touch them because they're at the high level. X, Untouchable.
What security was that?
Cause he,
Nowhere.
No, it's not that. He in his brain, in his mind.
His brain.
He ran the
That's
world.
about it.
He ran the world.
His
No
brain.
brain.
Ain't nobody can,
But
nobody
we
His
don't
brain.
live lifetime. We in
Ain't nobody can
reality.
do that.
Papa.
But you gotta understand that, like me personally, like me, I run a business, so I know I know I'm gonna get there. When I get there, I believe I'm
What's
going
your
to
business
security.
name? What you run?
BBMG, it's a marketing company,
Okay.
and I'm doing my thing. And honestly, personally, I will be walking with security guards.
I hear you.
And it's not just gonna be one car, it's gonna be two. And then when I get even more up, it's gonna be three.
Me too.
So I could be in the first car second, but the whole time I'm probably the fourth car, not the third one, but the fourth one behind that. And I want the whole complete opposite way. That's how I think. I'm trying to move that direction.
Trying to prosper.
It's there. It's not prosper. I just know I'm gonna get there.
Alright, I hear you. What up, Jay? You got something to say?
Oh, nobody can be touched. Okay.
Nobody can be touched.
That's your opinion. Nobody can be touched.
Fuck.
Okay.
Most of the rappers, you feel me? The rappers need security, no security. They need security. Oh, they can be touched. That mean they could be touched. They feel me? They got. For me, they need security. That means somebody could touch you. Okay. Yeah,
right,
I don't want nobody to touch me. Yes,
so
I don't like people to touch me. When I feel about security, I'm secure. I don't want to have nobody touch me respectfully. No fan, no nothing. So you got security, right? Exactly. I'm gonna have my security. Yeah. As we should. I'm gonna have hella security.
You think you know about that security when you wearing $4 million jewelry?
We don't need nothing. They better not get touched. That's
not the point. That's why you need security, because if you really put in the pain, I really go by what the blood diamonds. You know what blood diamonds mean?
Talk that.
If you get them jewels, like if you really listen, if you go back, you better appreciate them diamonds, because our ancestors actually mined them diamonds and actually gave us the reason why we even got those jewels right now. That's why we got the Bugats. That's why we got them Cuban. That's why we got the golds. That's why we got the silver. That's why we got all these necessary. And guess what? When we put it on, guess how we feel? We feel good. You know why? History tend to repeat itself.
Exactly.
Talk about it.
So, blood diamonds. So when you wear that piece, when you wear that nice little $3,000-$4,000 chain, fuck, if you want, excuse my language, but past that, if you want to wear like $4 or $5 million chain, you gonna when you put it on, you gonna walk outside.
It'll feel good.
You gonna go to Starbucks and get a little pumpkin cappuccino because you can do that. Because you can do that. I'm just being honest. Like, it's because you could do that. You don't even have to be a pumpkin guy. You can just wake up one day like,
I got the
pumpkin money. I can do this.
That's a fact.
And that's just how I look at life. You know, that's the best way to put it.
Alright, Philly Finest. What age was Tupac when he got shot and he was killed?
26, 27?
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
The correct answer will be 25. You were close.
Who else? I know I was close. I know it was around here.
Alright, what does family mean to you?
Oh, man. I love it.
Wait, let me answer that question. Family to me is something because, like, you feel me? Like, you could talk to them, like, you could communicate with them. They will listen to you. You feel me? No matter what, they will still be there for you. You feel me? Friends, feel me? Anybody will be there for you. You know what I'm saying? But family to me, family, exactly. But as long as me, family been to me, like, it been a lot, bro. My mom, like, especially like my mom. I love my mom, you feel me? I love my mom, you know what I'm saying? End of the day, I do anything for my mom, you feel me? That's my mom. Feel me? That's a one. She, feel me? I'm here thanks to her, thanks to God too, you know what I'm saying? So,
preach.
You feel me? That's all.
Philly, what family means to you?
Family means a lot to me, and honestly, it's in the Bible. And
yeah, facts.
If you actually look at it, there's 3 things that God told you not to do: disrespect your parents, disrespect your loved ones, and disrespect people that actually care about you.
Facts.
And I really go in depth to it. What I mean by that is, as a man, that's why God came where we have a wife and a husband. Facts. The reason why he had that is because 2 people with the same vision, the same goal, same driven, start a family with the same goal, same vision, because they got the same mindset, because you're all cut from the same cloth. And it all starts between the husband and the wife.